Coach Kenny here, and today we are here to talk about calorie deficits and how to make them just a little bit easier. So when you're looking at a calorie deficit, there's a couple ways to go about this. You could either increase activity or you can decrease the total calories that you consume through food. Now, just a little disclaimer here, calorie deficits can be a little bit uncomfortable. You should expect at some point to maybe feel a little bit hungry. These are all normal feelings, and it is not out of the realm of possibility that it might happen to you. But don't worry, there are ways to make this a little bit easier. So the first thing that I would say for anybody when you're in a calorie deficit or how to approach a calorie deficit is look at the typical foods that you eat now. You want to try and find low calorically dense foods and swap those for your higher calorically dense foods. Something like a carbohydrate example could be a vegetable pasta instead of your regular pasta. A fat example could be a PB2, powdered peanut butter, instead of your regular peanut butter. Swapping out those two things could save you X amount of calories throughout the day, and when you are in a deficit, every calorie counts. Now, speaking of how to make this a little bit easier, make sure that you monitor your water consumption. Water can leave you feeling a little bit more full. Make sure that you also try and increase your vegetable consumption as well. Vegetables are higher in fiber. They're also extremely low in calories in comparison to, I guess you could say, total volume of food in comparison to anything else. Now, the last thing that I'll touch on briefly here is protein consumption. Now, ultimately, if you are in a energy deficit or a calorie deficit, your goal is to lose weight. Well, you want to lose the right type of weight. You don't want to lose lean tissue. Well, it's not completely avoidable, I guess you could say, but you want to lose the most amount of body fat while losing the least amount of lean tissue that you possibly can. So protein consumption, in my opinion, is probably one of the most important things to consider when it comes to a calorie deficit and maintaining a good body composition. So make sure that you increase your protein. Whether you're sitting at 0.6 or 0.8 grams per pound of body weight, try to slowly ramp that up. The goal, I would say, for most people, if you are in a calorie deficit, is try to aim for about 1 gram per pound of body weight for your protein. If you're more of a weight trainer, I would say maybe even go as high as maybe 1.2 grams per pound of body weight for your protein consumption. Thank you guys. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out.